Most people dream of waking up on a cruise ship, pulling open the curtains, and watching the ocean stretch endlessly to the horizon. The light hits the waves, the sky glows in shades of pink and gold, and for a moment, it feels like paradise. That's the image cruise lines sell: the balcony cabin, the private view, the luxury of your own slice of ocean. But here's something that shocks almost everyone I tell. I don't book balconies anymore. In fact, I only cruise in interior cabins, and after years at sea, I wouldn't change a thing. At first, people think I'm joking. Why would anyone choose a room with no window, no sunlight, and no view? Isn't that missing half the experience? That's what I thought, too, until I actually tried it. And what I discovered completely changed the way I think about cruising. Because when you let go of what you think you're supposed to want, you start to see what really makes a cruise unforgettable. The first thing I realized is simple. The experience of a cruise doesn't live in your cabin. It lives outside it. The real magic happens in the laughter at the dinner table, the smell of fresh sea air as the ship leaves port, the thrill of walking into a theater and hearing live music fill the room. That's the heartbeat of a cruise, not the size of your room or the view from your balcony. Once I understood that, I realized I was paying extra for something I barely used. Money is the obvious advantage, but it's not just about saving cash. It's about what that money gives you in return. With the cost difference between a balcony and an interior cabin, you could take another cruise entirely. You could double your travel, visit twice as many destinations, or splurge on shore excursions that give you memories far richer than staring at waves through a glass door. When you stop chasing the illusion of luxury and start chasing experience, your vacations suddenly expand. And here's something nobody tells you until you try it yourself. Interior cabins give you the best sleep at sea. No sunrise blasting through curtains, no light bouncing off the water, no distractions. It's total darkness, the kind that wraps around you and says, "Rest. You've earned it." I've had nights in those cabins where I slept deeper than I ever have on land. The gentle motion of the ship becomes a lullaby. You wake up refreshed, ready to explore, not bleary-eyed from sunlight hitting your face at 6 a.m. Then there's the calm. People forget how peaceful an inside cabin can be. Away from the outer decks, the noise of wind and waves fades. You don't hear people walking by your balcony or shouting across the railings. You close the door, and it's silence, the kind of silence that lets you exhale and slow down. When the ship gets loud and crowded, your interior cabin becomes your personal hideaway, your quiet space in the middle of all the excitement. Now, let's talk about seasickness. Many cruisers don't realize that interior cabins are often placed in the most stable part of the ship, lower decks, near the center. That means less movement, less rocking, and less chance of feeling off balance when the ocean swells. For anyone who's ever worried about motion sickness, that one detail alone can make a huge difference. You feel the calm of the ship gliding through water, but not the sway that can turn a dream vacation into a queasy one. Privacy is another underrated gift. When you're in an interior cabin, it's just you. No one walking past your balcony. No need to close curtains. No outside light or noise. You control the environment completely. You can nap in the middle of the afternoon or stay up late watching movies. No interruptions, no curious glances. It's like having a tiny, perfectly private retreat all to yourself. And that privacy changes how you connect to the ship itself. When you're not fixated on your balcony view, you start venturing out more. You explore every corner, the deck at sunrise, the promenade at sunset, the lounges where live bands play, the top deck where the ocean stretches endlessly around you. You start realizing the view outside your cabin is nothing compared to the view you get when you reap part of the life on board. The ship becomes your balcony. When I started booking interior cabins, something unexpected happened. I stopped feeling like I needed to stay in my room. I wanted to go out, to experience everything. I met more people, joined more activities, laughed more. I was no longer tethered to a balcony. I was free to live the cruise, not watch it. And here's the part most people don't see coming: the coziness. There's something comforting about an interior room. The space feels snug, warm, and safe. When you turn off the lights, it's pitch black, and the gentle hum of the ship fills the silence. You're surrounded by calm. It feels like the world outside has paused, leaving you in your own little bubble of peace. For a lot of travelers, especially those who like to unwind in quiet, that's priceless. Of course, people always ask, but don't you miss the view? And honestly, no. The ocean is everywhere. It's outside every window on the ship, waiting on every deck. If I want to watch the sunrise, I grab my coffee and head to the open deck. I breathe in the salt air, feel the breeze, and share that beauty with others. I don't need to see it from my room. I want to live it. The ocean feels bigger when you share it, when you stand under the sky instead of behind glass. And here's the secret most seasoned cruisers eventually learn: the magic of the CISNT, what you see from your cabin. It's what you experience with your heart. It's the laughter during sail away, the rhythm of the ship beneath your feet, the kindness of strangers who become friends overnight. That's what makes a cruise special, not whether your room has a balcony or a porthole. Interior cabins also bring a sense of gratitude. When you step into one, you realize how little you really need to feel happy. You've got a comfortable bed, a hot shower, a place to rest, and a whole world outside that's waiting to be explored. Everything else is extra. And somehow, that simplicity makes the whole trip feel more meaningful. For those who love technology, many newer ships even have virtual balconies. These aren't windows. They read giant screens that display real-time footage of the ocean outside. You get the illusion of a view without paying for it. It's clever, but honestly, even without that feature, interior cabins feel more modern and stylish than ever before. The lighting, design, and layout make them cozy, not cramped. And let's talk about value again, because this one matters. Imagine spending half the money and using what you save to upgrade your trip in other ways. Maybe a couple's massage, a private beach excursion, or a specialty dining experience under the stars. Those are the things that become lifelong memories. The room fades into the background, but the experiences stay with you forever. For couples, interior cabins are intimate and romantic. It's your little nest after a day of adventure. For solo travelers, it's the safest, most affordable way to cruise, especially when you spend most of your time outside exploring. And for repeat cruisers, it's the smartest way to stretch your vacation budget into more sailings every year. Now, I'm not here to say balconies aren't beautiful. They are. But they're not essential. Once you realize how rich the experience of cruising can be without one, you start to see the whole trip differently. You start to value the moments, not the view. You stop chasing upgrades and start chasing memories. And that's the heart of it. A cruise isn't about what's outside your cabin door, but what happens once you open it. It's about the laughter that echoes through the halls, the smell of ocean air, the clinking of glasses as strangers toast to new adventures. Those are the things that matter. Those are the moments that make you fall in love with cruising. So, When I say I only cruise in interior cabins, I'm not giving up comfort. I'm choosing freedom. Freedom from overspending, freedom from expectations, freedom from thinking I need luxury to feel alive. I'm choosing experiences over extras, connection over comfort, and memories over square footage. Because in the end, the ocean doesn't care what kind of room you booked. The sunsets look just as beautiful from the open deck as they do from a balcony. The laughter sounds just as warm in an interior cabin as it does in a suite. The waves roll, the music plays, the ship sails, and the adventure is yours, no matter where you sleep. So the next time you're booking your cruise and your cursor hovers over that interior option, don't scroll past it. Take a moment. Think about what it really offers: peace, privacy, better sleep, and the chance to travel more often. Think about all the experiences that extra money could buy. Then ask yourself, do I want a bigger view or a bigger adventure? Because I've learned something after all these years at sea. The smallest cabins often hold the biggest stories. And sometimes, the best way to see the world is to start from the inside. When you've spent enough time at sea, you start to understand that cruising isn't really about luxury. It's about rhythm. The rhythm of the waves, the heartbeat of the ship, the way each day flows quietly into the next. You realize it's not about how big your cabin is or what kind of view you have. It's about the feeling you get when the sun dips below the horizon and the sky turns from gold to indigo. It's about standing on the deck, surrounded by strangers who all came searching for the same thing: peace, wonder, a break from the noise of everyday life. That's what an interior cabin gives you. Space to breathe, space to rest. A pause between the moments. You close your cabin door, and suddenly, the world slows down. No notifications, no distractions, no glowing light from outside. Just quiet. Just you and the faint hum of the ship moving forward, cutting through the water like a heartbeat. There's something deeply grounding about that. In a world that never stops, that always pushes for more comfort, more upgrades, more luxury, there's something rebellious about choosing less, choosing simplicity, choosing what really matters. An interior cabin isn't about giving something up. It's about taking something back. It's about reclaiming the freedom to enjoy your cruise on your own terms. You wake up in the morning, open your eyes, and for a moment, you forget where you are. Then you remember, you're somewhere between here and there, somewhere far from the routine of home. You get dressed, step out into the hallway, and suddenly, light floods in. The world opens up. The smell of fresh coffee hits you from the cafe down the corridor. The faint sound of laughter drifts from the pool deck, and you realize the ship is already alive with energy. You don't miss the balcony view because now, every view is yours. You head upstairs and watch the sea sparkle in the sunlight. You breathe it in. You feel the wind, the warmth, the endless blue. You're part of it, not behind glass, not alone on a balcony, but surrounded by life. The ship feels like a city that never sleeps, and you're right in the middle of it, free to go wherever your heart takes you. When you stop thinking about what you don't have, you start seeing what you do. The friendly faces at breakfast, the quiet corners of the library, the laughter from a trivia game you stumbled into by accident. You start collecting little moments instead of things. You start realizing that the real luxury of a cruise isn't a private view, it's the freedom to live without rushing, to rest when you want, to explore when you choose. And then there's night. You come back to your cabin after a long day, your feet tired, your heart full. You open the door, step into that dark, calm space, and it feels like exhaling after a deep breath. You're surrounded by stillness. You lie down, and the ship rocks ever so slightly, like the ocean is cradling you to sleep. You don't hear the world outside. You don't see the light. You just rest, deeply, fully. The kind of rest you didn't know you needed. Somewhere out there, people are sitting on their balconies, watching the waves. And that's beautiful. But you're dreaming of the next port, the next adventure, the next sunrise you'll chase from the open deck. You, redreaming of all the ways this simple little room made space for something bigger, more laughter, more freedom, more discovery. Because that's the truth of it. Cruising isn't about the room. It's about the feeling the journey gives you. It's about what happens when you step outside your door, the friends you meet, the memories you make, the stories you'll tell when you're back home. The cabin fades into the background, but the moments, they stay with you. When you choose an interior cabin, you're not just saving money. You're investing in experience. You're saying yes to the idea that the best things about life aren't always the most expensive. You're saying yes to adventure, to peace, to quiet joy. And you're saying yes to traveling more often, not just once every few years, but maybe twice, maybe 3 times, because you're no longer chasing the view, you're chasing the feeling. So, when people ask me why I only cruise in interior cabins, I smile. Because they're expecting me to talk about price or practicality. But the truth is deeper than that. I do it because it reminds me what travel is really about. It's not about luxury. It's about living. It's about stepping into a world where you, Dan, need more. You just need to be present. And in that dark, quiet little cabin, with nothing but the soft hum of the engines and the faint roll of the ocean, I find something most balcony rooms can't give me: peace. Real, undisturbed, beautiful peace. When I wake up the next morning, the ship is already somewhere new. I open the door, step out, and light pours in again. And I smile, because I know the view might be gone, but the world is waiting, and that's more than enough. So maybe the next time you book a cruise, don't chase the balcony view. Don't scroll for the biggest suite or the flashiest deal. Try something simpler. Step into that quiet little room with no windows, close the door, and just listen. Hear the ocean humming beneath you. Feel the ship moving forward. Feel yourself letting go. Because sometimes, the best parts of travel aren't seen, they're felt. The laughter over late-night pizza. The friends you meet by accident. The feeling of standing on deck at sunrise, knowing the world is still out there, waiting for you to explore it. None of that depends on what kind of cabin you're in. The truth is, interior cabins remind you that joy doesn't need a view. It just needs you to be present. It's not about the space you have. It's about the memories you make in it. The peace, the freedom, the stillness you can't find anywhere else. So when someone tells you that you need a balcony to enjoy your cruise, just smile. Because you'll know something they don't. You'll know that sometimes, the smallest space on the ship can hold the biggest adventure. And maybe, just maybe, that little windowless room in the middle of the ship is where you'll finally remember what it means to truly feel alive.